film and TV productions to Australia, which is great news for Aussie TV hosts who keep getting told they look like Wonder Woman. Just something to keep in mind.
With California reporting an average of almost 9,000 new COVID cases per day, Hollywood's probably going to be filming overseas more than usual. So it's a good time to roll out that green and gold carpet.
Welcome to Australia.
And today we are extending and putting a 7-year program in place to the tune of $400 million to ensure that we can attract those big films and productions right here in Australia.
The Location Incentive Program offers grants to lure foreign productions to our shores, and the government reckons its $400 million extension will bring $3 billion in foreign spending and create 8,000 jobs a year.
This is jobs basically for a lot of crew in our sector, which is really good news for many people who've been out of work.
For me personally, it's continuity of work. It's also the ability to have more people working with me in my department. We're also now training people because we're on a large film now, so I'm very happy about it.
The scheme first launched in 2018 and has already attracted some big-ticket flicks, like the upcoming Godzilla vs King Kong and Marvel's next Thor movie. But the cost of this extension is 4 times the amount unveiled last month to help the local industry directly. That's reignited calls for the government to boost those incentives too.
The announcement's missing the piece to do with local Australian stories, which is the baseline of all of the work that happens in the industry. What we're not seeing yet is a comprehensive response from government about how we're going to be funding it properly.
I'm all for supporting the industry across the board, but this incentive is not taking money away from smaller films or Australian productions. It's giving incentive for large productions to come here with their money.
So how long before we're back to lights, camera, action for an industry employing around 25,000 hard-working Australians?
Thor.
Access denied.
This is an interesting one because $400 million, when you first hear it, it sounds like a decent amount of money, but we're talking probably about the budget for maybe 1 or 2 films of that nature.
Yeah, that's right.
But also, if it's trying to encourage the workers and the films to come here, how do we actually accommodate those people from the US in hotel rooms? We're already at our capacity.
Yeah.
So the quarantine's a problem. So I just don't know whether this really stacks up.
Yeah, and we don't know how soon people will be able to travel in and out of the country either. We did give $270 billion just a few weeks ago, I remember, to boosting our military defences. I wonder if any of that money could have gone to the arts. And I think particularly that point that was made about Australian stories and Australian culture. If you invite Hollywood to come over to Australia, are they going to want to make Australian stories? And can we try and get them to?
A remake of Australia would be a nice
Australia,
place to
the
start.
sequel.
Please don't.
Yeah, no,
I will
exactly.
pay $400 million for that not to happen.
The accents, Tommy, the accents were so beautiful.
Well, hundreds of people have flocked into the NT after its borders officially